Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the AMX Foch. It's a tier 9 French tank destroyer. It's located on the defending spawn of Siegfriedf Line Assault, and it's under the command of Major MTP Cat 6. Okay, battle's underway. Now he's armed with a 120mm gun, which has got an autoloader capable of doing 400 alpha, penetrating 257mm with standard ammo, and with the APCR it'll go up to 325. 4-shot autoloader, based on the M4 chassis, but with a fixed gun. Well, fixed gun. It's a gun mounted in the front. It's got very solid armour at the front of the vehicle, 180mm. But very little armour at the sides and rear. It's basically point and shoot at the enemy. Now, they brought this tank destroyer in while they were still working on the designs for the AMX 50. Oh, he's been seen. And he managed to bounce around from the T-55A by being nicely angled. Yeah, this armour at the front of this vehicle is very solid indeed. And there's the T-55. He's trying to cross the Dragon's Teeth, but he's not past them yet. And we do have some teammates down in that area who are going to kind of inhibit his approach. The enemy's doing better, only a short distance away, and IS-22 has managed to get past the Dragon's Teeth and is actually fairly close to Major MTP at the moment. Trying to get an outline. Nope, he's doing the right thing. Do a quick circle, see if you can find any outline whatsoever. If you can't, you probably haven't got a shot. Here's the Ferdinand there. I think he's worried about that IS-22. There's the Ferdinand. No shot on him either. And he has been spotted again. The worry is if he turns towards the IS-22 and the other tanks that are closer, he's actually going to get in trouble because he's going to present his weak side armour to the enemy. I think he's decided he's going to back up and go elsewhere to do some damage. He's still only got 2 shots in the mag with a 2.4 second load. He's going to wait and see if he can get shots on these guys. That E50 and AMX 1390 might come around that corner. Our T26E4 was in a bit of a precarious position, and yeah, he didn't survive. That TS5's at the gate, so he's just coming up the entrance. Nice shot, right in through the side actually, and he fires his second round. Now he's in reload, 31.18 seconds. It's a long reload, I'm afraid. Now, the French were going to accept quite a few of these tank destroyers because they were rearming after the end of the Second World War, and they thought that they were going to equip all of their forces with these, but then they finally came up with the AMX 50 and managed to squeeze the 120mm gun into that oscillating turret, and they didn't need any more of these Foches. Of course, the Foch is named after the famous French general in the First World War. He's locked onto the VK. Yeah, you can see that 120mm round sliced through the armour there. Oh! That was cheeky. That guy's life must have flashed before his eyes when he suddenly looked and saw a Foch looking back at him. But he managed to get away by being fastened. Oh, E50 managed to get behind him. And the E50 gets wiped out from behind by our FB4202. So yes, he did take 1 round, but he's still got 2 rounds available. Now, the trick with this tank destroyer, as with most of these, is to reload as soon as you've fired a couple of rounds whilst you're not under any threat. Now, he's going to try and fire through that arch if that guy comes around that corner. It's the Ferdinand or the IS-22. He's kind of blocking off the street because they have to go around to get it in from the other way if they want to, because if they try to go up that street, they're going to get holes in their side. He's been spotted again. I think he's being spotted from the field by the T-55A to his left. I'm not sure he's where. There's the AMX 1390, and this time his life does flash before his eyes. And he's picking the spot to fire. And that guy's dead. Big mistake. Come around that corner way too quickly. But then he is a light tank, and he thought, yes, speed. Lots of speed. Unfortunately, it didn't work on this occasion. Worked the previous time. Now that T-55A is still out in the field, and I think that's the guy that's spotting him. But he's just died, so Major MTP can still hold this corner. Is he going to go around the corner himself and try and deal with the Ferdinand face to face? Well, he's kind of blocked that street off now, and here's the Ferdinand. Oh, now. Well, one round in, 2 kills him, and there's now an IS-2, the double-barreled IS-2. Can he get a shot? No, because the wreck's blocking him. But then that protects him as well. Oh, bounced around from the IS-2. No, you'll need to go around. The armour on the front of the AMX is so strong, he can't get through. Go for the engine. He's auto-aimed on. But one round was enough, and the guy's gone. Pop the reload. Pop the reload. You've only got one shell. Pop the reload. He hasn't popped the reload. You shouldn't really ever drive around with just one shell. Oh, he's done it at last. Good, good, good. If you drive around with just one shell, rather you blow your wad the moment you find the enemy, and then the enemy has 30 seconds to put holes in you, and that could be rather inconvenient. But they've, well, very much cleared the city now. There are no enemy in sight. There's only 5 of them left, and they've got 3 minutes and 14 seconds to kill all of our team, and I don't think that's going to happen. There's still 8 on this team still alive. There's only 5 enemy, and that includes 1 Arty. A couple of enemy tanks managed to get, oh, to your left, right, to your right, to your right. There you go, Charioteer. 1 shot, kill shot. Yes, easy. I think he can go out to the field and hunt the Arty, but 2 shells should be enough to finish off. Oh, he's probably going to need a bit more. With 400 alpha, he's going to need more than just 2 shells. He could kill the Panther with 2 shells, but there is still the matter of that Emil. And the Emil spotted him, I think. Or was it the Emil? He's getting behind that ridgeline there. Of course, the Emil, a ridgeline hunting tank with a very weak hull, but a very good gun, very good turret. And he's taking a round from the Panther. It was actually the Panther who saw him. He's auto-aimed onto the Panther. Take your auto-aim off. Oh, he's taking fire from the Panther while he's looking at the Emil. I'm not sure why he's done that. Oh dear. Well, the Emil got him. Probably would have been better to disengage from the Emil and attack the Panther first, and then go after the Emil afterwards. He did have enough firepower to take out the Panther, but with only 2 shots. And I don't know why he auto-aimed onto the Panther instead of the Emil when he was looking directly at the Emil, and that put him at an angle. And of course the Emil was able to get him in return. So sadly this one is going to be, well, it's going to be a win, I think, because there's 4 versus 3 and the enemy's only got 1 minute left now. I don't think they're going to take the town. So we can't actually see the action. There's the action going on. See, the Carnarvon just took a big hit. The Emil's taking damage as well. The IS-6 is coming to help, and well, he's mostly he's got most of his health. There goes the Emil. That means there's only 2 enemies remaining, the Panther 2 and a Strib 1030. Oh, there goes the Panther 2. The M53, M55 took him out, which means there's only one enemy left, the Striv 1030, and I think he's out in the field. And so that is the end of the game. It's a victory. And here's the end of battle stats for Major MTP Cat 6 and the AMX 50 Foch. He managed to get a second class tanker in this game. It's the first time he's had a second class tanker. Got a fire effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He ended up with 5, just one short of getting a top gun. And also a master gunner for getting 5 armor penetrating hits in a row. A duelist for taking down 2 tanks that damaged him. And a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. And his win rate from the battle was 4,014. So he was an effective part of the team, because actually he got the highest damage on his team, but he didn't get the highest damage overall. The Emil 2, who actually killed him, got a high caliber and a top gun for 5,426 hit points. He also got 6 kills, whereas Major MTP only got 5. But he got 3,519 hit points, putting him in second place. And when it came to base XP, he's tops with 971. 889 goes to the Carnarvon. 799 goes to the FV4202, and that Emil managed to get 770, so he didn't disgrace himself. Got a high damage, but just got wiped out in the end, and the team lost. If we see the detail report, we can see that Major MTP fired 15 rounds, got 11 direct hits and 10 penetrations, damage of 3,519 hit points, of which 824 were at more than 300 meters. He received 11 hits from the enemy, only 5 of which actually penetrated 6 non-penetrations, and he blocked damage of 1,470. He earned 46,316 credits from the game, but took away a profit of 16,931 credits. He picked up 1,456 XP, but got 7,100 for mission completion, and took away 10,013 experience points altogether. So it was a good game. They did win. And he saved himself, but saved the cap. But the problem was, of course, he tried to take on a target that he really was going to have difficulty taking down on his own, and possibly he should have disengaged and attacked the Panther 2 instead. If he pulled back a little to avoid the Emil firing at him, I think he probably would have survived longer. But he relied on his armor, and he was trying to angle to avoid the shots penetrating. But really, the problem was that the Emil just had the penetration to get through that vision port on top of the tank and take him out that way. So yes, disappointing that it's a loss, but good try by Major MTP. It was disappointing for him that he died, rather, but a good thing that it was a win, that they survived, and he did get the most damage for his team. Now, this is going to be the last of the replays before we start the Christmas replays. Yes, I'm actually going to be doing a whole bunch of replays over the Christmas period, going back to doing individual replays for individual players, one at a time, because although we have a lot of double features to get through, there's a lot of people who've only got one battle, and I can't match it with any other game out there, so I'm going to do them one at a time and try and pump out as many videos as I can on Christmas Day and on Boxing Day, the 26th of December. So I hope you enjoy those videos when they come, and thanks very much to Major MTP Cat 6. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.